All right, so we have Ann here this morning. We're going to be working on improving the immediate denture that she had, or remaking it to something more aesthetically pleasing. I just wanted to troubleshoot how I'm going to go about doing this. So this was the immediate denture. She had two teeth, 4 and 13, that were removed. The wax rim that was there is this guy here. There should have been plenty of information on here for the lab to do what it needed. So let's take a look at what the denture looks like. As Ann described, they are bunny teeth, Bugs Bunny teeth. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Go ahead and bite down, let everything relax. So you can see she's showing not only too much incisogingivally, the incisal edge is too far facially to the point that it's actually outside of her lower lip. Obviously way beyond the wet dry line. Not to mention there's too much in this area here. So denture is not salvageable at this point. So what I decided to do was go back to the wax rim. I tried it in and trimmed the wax so that I can really help to get the lab the information that they need. I've already removed all of this wax just to give you some idea of how much I've removed, and this is where we currently are now. So keep everything nice and relaxed. So there she's showing still too much. That's probably 2 millimeters too much incisogingival dimension. But in addition, I still think she's too far facial because of the fact that when she's closing, she's, well, let's start by reducing the incisogingival and we'll see where the facial palatal dimension comes from. Go ahead and open for me. But the other thing I noticed, if you look at the wax rim, see how far facially that part of the rim is? When the lab made this, they obviously weren't following the initial impression because there's no vestibule I've ever seen that has that kind of shape. Therefore, because this is hard triad material, it's going to displace her lip, giving a very erroneous complete denture. The lab made this with what I would believe is very erroneous information. So what I'm going to do is trim that. So I'm going to come over here and just take away that flange. And what I'm going to do is reline this denture base. 1, as a final impression, but 2, to stabilize it. And then any show through that I see on this rim is going to be too much. I will then trim it back even further. So we'll come back to that, but essentially I'm reducing these flanges that look somewhat atypical so that we can get a really good denture base. So we'll see you back on the other side.